What's up, Freccero fam? For tonight, we're gonna go to one of the most iconic streets in all of Austin. The one, the only, Rainey Street. Last night, I went to 6th Street, and being more specific, Dirty 6th, and went to 32 different bars. Tonight, definitely not as many. I think there's about 20-ish bars here on Rainey Street at the beer garden right now. And I asked them, like, hey, what's like a really good beer you guys have? You have so many. So she suggested this stout, which is 17%. This is hands down the strongest beer I've ever had. And you can taste it too. It tastes awesome. But it definitely tastes like I need to pace myself, especially if I'm bouncing around to every single bar here on Rainey Street. last night was awesome. I loved Rainey Street. That was actually my first time going. I've never been there before, but a lot of people suggested it to me. And as you saw from the footage, those were honestly my favorite bars I've ever been to, period. Hands down. They were the perfect combination in terms of the setup and the design, as you probably saw as well, as a bar, but also a house party. Like when I first drove by Rainey Street when I was in Uber, going to 6th Street instead, I remember being like, oh wow, that looks like a really good house party. And then I was like, wait, that's a bar. So going out last night, each place more felt like a really fun house party than anything. And for me personally, I prefer house parties way more than bars. I know that's like a big debate a lot of people have. And each venue had that perfect blend of being a bar, but also having those house party vibes. As you saw, one of them had a slide. I had some of this massive margarita that this bachelorette party had. Also, each bar as well had their own food truck inside of it or next to it. So you could go in the bar, grab a drink, grab food. A lot of the bars as well had a bunch of different lawn games like ping pong, cornhole, Connect 4, pretty much everything that you'd want in a great night. And especially too, the one thing that really jumped out at me was the vibes. The vibe of Rainey Street was super fun and super energetic. It was just a very fun night overall to trying an amazing old fashioned like you saw from the footage. I tried a 17.1% stout, which was insanely strong. I also at the end of the night had Malort. Anyone from Chicago knows what that is. It is arguably the worst tasting alcohol ever made. And at the end of the night, I was like, hey, you know, this has been low-key on my bucket list to try, so I decided to do a shot of Malort, and it's definitely as bad as everyone says it is. It was so bad, but I guess in Chicago, at least what one of my friends told me who's from Chicago, is it's one of those things that's so bad, it's good, or it's like a rite of passage, so to speak. It doesn't mix with anything, you just pretty much have to shoot it, and it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It was a great night, and Rainey Street, gotta say, best bars I've ever been to.